Good evening on this increasingly dark, hot, sticky, uncomfortable early summer, early June. This is Vincenzo'S Go Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind, probability-based trading alert and the rock side, bro. Like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind company-made computer software trading probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, company philosophy, as I'm your most trusted source for blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and coin updates here on YouTube and in the cryptocurrency sphere. As that's right, old Vincenzo has brought back truth and, most importantly, integrity back into the trading market, right? And you can see these warning shots continue to go down. Let's take a look at some of these high flyers. Look at Amazon. I've been warning you about my whole thesis of an inflationary depression coming for over a year now since I've come online here. I've talked about interest rates rising, treasury yields going up, mortgage rates rising, the cost of service to debt becoming unmanageable, and this whole house of cards was going to come down. And you can see so far, Amazon's at a critical point. It's hitting the 200 day in the weekly, but from its COVID pump top, you can see it's giving you warning signs. It's down 33.48% from its high, right? And that's just Amazon. And if you go look at Netflix, another warning shot, all these companies that don't really provide any kind of a useful service other than stuff people like, they don't need it, they're cutting this shit out, right? $700 top almost, and now we're sitting at a current price of 72.56 or $504.72 down on massive earnings not being there, customers leaving by droves because the inflation is getting high, and that's something that people don't need Netflix, so they get rid of. Look at this, Virgin Galactic. Remember when this was a high flyer, 2020, 2021? From its second peak at current price, it's down 85.6%. Another warning shot, Ford, who's losing massively on Rivian right now. They've had a horrible investment so far, and it's bogging their earnings down. And Ford's down 42% or $11. Rocket Mortgage, a mortgage company, you can see it IPO'd at the peak of the bubble last year. From its top, somebody's holding a bag at current price from the top, 79.53%. Yet again, more warning signs. Wells Fargo, they're starting to roll over now. You can see in the weekly, after they had their COVID dump, almost to bankruptcy and a financial crisis before they got all this liquidity printed. But from their COVID top to current price, they're down 25% and falling fast. And the more ARK Innovation, Kathy Wood's ARK Innovation's getting hammered. You can see this was in a simple rising channel. And from its top at current price in the green dotted line, that's the current price, 68.24%. Warning signs all over the place. Dell starting to top out. You can see Dell's had a nice correction from its top to current price, 22%. Nvidia, another high flyer, starting to get hammered, right? This is going to come all the way down to Nvidia. If you can short this, it's down 46%, but it's coming all the way down there to the bottom of this channel. And you're getting all these warning signs. Blink, Plug, are all getting flushed. Ideanomics down 92%, right? Hood, Coinbase, all getting slaughtered. You're getting look at the EV market now, right? Let's go look at the major EV market. Tesla's even rebounded from its low, but from its high to current price, Tesla's still down 25%. Lucid, another high flyer, is down way more than that. You can see from its second double top to current price, 67%. You're starting to see what Vincenzo's been talking about. The gold and silver bullion market's having a little bit of a recovery, which is nice to see. But you can see 10-year treasuries are skyrocketing from their COVID all-time historic lows. And old Vincenzo last year said 10-year government bonds would be up near 10%. And you can see they're rising quickly. The 10-year government bond which is causing a financial problem right now, even at this historically cheap rate, is up 520% from just 2 short years ago. And that's going to continue to go on. And if you look at some of the things happening here, look at Amazon, right? Let's look at Amazon real quick. Where do we have Amazon up at? Amazon stock. Let's look at the money they've just recently lost. Amazon stock plunges as company reports nearly $4 billion loss, right? Let's go look at some of these other warning signs that are coming on. 30-year fixed mortgage at 6.87% on its way to 10%. Housing crisis coming. Buyers can't afford this rate of interest. Massive liquidation coming in real estate. Education is key to unlocking wealth, right? Then you can see Netflix down 35% today. Mortgage demand falls to nearly half of what it was a year ago. Another warning shot as interest rates continue to rise, right? March producer price index, final demand up 11.2% year over year. That's a record increase year over year. More warning shots, costing more for producers to produce. We have a lot of food processing plants going down. You can see food processing plant massive fire, Saline, right? Fire in California, right? Warning shots. Another one, Rocket Mortgage to trim workforce as home loans markets shrink. Warning shot. Ford reports devaluation losses thanks to electric vehicle. A warning. Another comment from Vincenzo. Warning shot fired at all corners. If you know what and where to look, electric vehicle bubble currently popping. This will be another phenomenal government forced failure, meaning the government's forced all these companies by manipulating the market because the criminal gangsters have infiltrated the trading market, United States government, Federal Reserve, in order to manipulate the stock market, the crypto market, the gold and silver bullion market, the housing market, the interest rates, all of it, right? Rivian has posted massive profit losses on its own, and its share price has plummeted nearly 70% over the last 6 months. The value of Ford's roughly 102 million Rivian shares has fallen from, get your pencils out, 11.5 billion to 3.2 billion. That's a massive loss and some more warning shots on what's going on. Self-defense right there, I recommend. And then you can see Amazon stock plunges nearly $4 billion losses. There's warning shots going all around, all over the world, and nobody's paying attention in this country. And you're going to get fleece heisted and shysted to a very extreme degree if you're not preparing, have been preparing, or haven't even started to prepare for this inflationary depression that we are now in. And it's very hard to hide now as you have skyrocketing prices. Um, Product shortages, right? When you go to the grocery store, there's a lot of stuff that's not there. They can try to hide it, move the aisles around, make things bigger, spread things out as much as they want. But it doesn't change the fact what's going on, and wage and price controls will be coming. We are in an inflationary depression. The media is now starting to call a recession due to the Fed tightening, and they're going to continue to tighten into this for at least another year before they call off the dogs. And if you don't understand that this isn't a depression, it's an inflationary depression, you're gonna lose everything because still nobody sees it coming. Real estate people or mortgage brokers are now starting to have massive layoffs, which is the beginning and another warning sign. Giving Vincenzo gives you all these warning signs, and there's only so much I can do to prepare you if you're not going to take these warning signs and understand actually what's going on with this manipulation and how this is all manipulated. They've done this playbook before, and they're going to run it, and they're going to crash, and they're going to make massive deleveraging or deflation, which is destroying currency in order to tame inflation because they've overdone it, right? But you can see that's why as soon as this bearish continuation pattern confirms a breakout, 36,800 is your next move, and then you're coming down to 21,000 or 31,000, 32,000 and change on this next blue ring into the future, and then your targeted move from this. If you look back at what we have here with our pointer tool, Mountaintop 1, Vincenzo started making videos called the crash and the flush happened. The rug got pulled out from under you. Pump 2, we thought it was going to top out here, but it came up here. But we called the topping out right, and it flash crashed. And this started your flagpole from this high, the second mountain double top, which is one of the most bearish topping reversal patterns you can get, especially when it's a multi-year one, as this one started back in 2020 and now we're in 2022 and it's still playing itself out. From the top here to the bottom of support, that's your flagpole. This is your flag, an up and sideways consolidation, otherwise known as a rising channel, big bearish continuation pattern. And as soon as you break the neckline slash your support, you're coming down to 21,000. And I still believe that late season target of 20,000 or a late 2022 target of 13,336 is it's even higher now, right? I'm even higher confidence in a 76.66% chance of happening. I'm even higher now that this price is coming down that low and maybe even probably most likely deeper than that. XRP is the same thing. All these XRP shills out there, right? Uh, TY whatever investing was this asshole called? TYI investing, some asshole like this. What was this asshole's name? XRP. He should be up here somewhere. He's a big shill, and he's been shilling this for years. And he looked all right when the price pump last year. He probably changed his station. It was like TYK investing or some stupid shit. He started his own shit. All these shows, they were telling you XRP was going way the fuck to the moon back here. They all told you this price was going way up. By now, this is over a year ago. And by now, and through all this consolidation for years, XRP should be up here somewhere consolidating, right? It doesn't have to be at a $200 or $40, but XRP should have come out of this already, and it should be consolidating somewhere in a range of $7 to $10 based on what these people were predicting, all the way through here, all the way through the last pump back here, right? We still never even hit the all-time high, even after this massive consolidation, right? After all of this price in XRP, if these shills were right, should be north of here. You should have had a big blow off top, and you should be consolidating somewhere up in this range, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. Instead, where are we at? From what Vincenzo called last year during that Elon Musk and the Jeff Bezos nonsense and the extreme mania of the hype bubble, we said this price was never getting back above here until you had a massive crash. And right now, at current price, you're down 67.64%, even up to 69% at times at current price. And people are still questioning old Vincenzo and his proof of work and his proof of stake. And this coin is coming way down at the end of the summer, as this was an 11-month, 12-month, now working on its 13-month of a symmetrical triangle, which is a neutral continuation pattern. But I have maintained the whole time that this will break down, and the technical full lateral flush target, let's make that green and bigger, is all the way down there at about 19, 20 cents. And that's going to happen. It's just taking a little bit more time. So another area that we might move this to into the future could be all the way over here, but that's April, right? We could hit this full lateral target all the way down there at April, which is 19 cents. And that would be the next green ring and would make sense because it's not just going to drop straight down there. It's going to go up and down just like it's done there to get there. But you guys need to be prepared for what's happening and what's going on. Peace and love until the next update.